Hey guys, Miss Brooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Brooklyn's Beauty-Corner. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I got my purple and blue, indigo, navy blue, unicorn hair, whatever you want to call it. Sorry about this clip. I forgot to film an intro for my hair, and I really wanted to get the video up for you guys. So I'm just going to use this as the intro. I totally forgot to make an intro, but I pulled the inspiration for this hair that I'm doing from these pictures right here. But instead, I wanted mine to be like an ombre effect instead of just like highlighted through with the different dimensions. I wanted to be a gradual ombre. So if you're interested in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what I did and how I got this beautiful hair color. So let's get started.
You ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now, and you simply suck right now.
So for this tutorial, I will be using some hair that I got from Ali Pro Hair off of AliExpress. As you guys can see, the hair arrives in this gorgeous, pretty packaging like so. And it has a box inside of the bag, and it just has their label on it, Ali Pro Hair, and their store info as always. And like I mentioned, it is from AliExpress. So inside of the box, you get a card giving you some details about the company and things of that sort. And then on the card, it claims that the hair has no tangle, no shedding, no synthetic hair, no chemical process. It's original. It could be dyed and permed and restyled and all of that. And you also get some jewelry in the box. And I got a frontal. I forgot the length of the hair. I do believe my frontal was 20 inches. And this is the frontal right here. Already you can see the lace is dark. It's a very full frontal, but I do like how the hairline is. It's very soft. It has nice luster to the hair. Very, very soft. So I'm excited to work with this. As you guys can see, I will have to do some plucking to the hairline, but I like how it is shaped. So, you know, it's versatile. And then on the bundles itself, you get a card with info. And then here are the bundles. As you guys can see, it's pretty thick in girth, and that is a 26-inch bundle. So the bearding is very low. The wefts are very, very neat. It's constructed very neatly, as you guys can see, and almost no bearding. The hair itself is extremely soft. This is straight hair. The luster is so gorgeous. There's no fillers in the hair. It's just overall looking really good, really pretty. So I'm very excited to work with it. Of course, you guys know I will update you when I actually do wear the hair. Well, by the time you see this video, you guys, I've been wearing the hair for a while. Here are the ends to the hair. As you guys can see, very, very straight and full. It's the same from weft to tip, so I really like that. All right, so now all we're going to do is get started on the hair, and I'm going to take you through how I colored it. Now, to bleach the hair, I'm going to use my BW2 lightener and, of course, 40 volume developer. You can use any brand that you are comfortable with. That's what I'm using. I'm also going to take some Shimmer and Lights conditioner just to balance it so that I don't have brassy hair. The purple in the purple conditioner is just to offset it. Now, I don't have a direct measurements. I do it to how I like my texture and consistency. So basically I just do half and half. You can read the label and follow the steps, or you can make your consistency how you like it. I just tend to do half and half. I'm going to give that a mix, and then I'm going to move on. As you can see, it turns a pale color. So my camera cut off through this whole entire time, but all I did was process the bleach mixture onto the bundles. I did my first two longest bundles first, the 26 inches. I did them first because I wanted them to process the longest. They will be the lightest in color. So I'm just going to go ahead and let that process for 45 minutes. You guys, I have a detailed video down below on how I lift hair with bleach. I will have that video down below in the description box so you can check it out. So yeah, now all I'm doing is I am going to bleach the knots on my frontal. Now, as you guys can see, my mixture is a lot thicker. My mixture is the consistency of toothpaste, and the reason being is because I do not want it to seep through and bleach the actual hair at the roots.
Girl, you know just how to get my attention. A lot of bullshit from the past I can mention. Come fuck me, you know I don't like tension.
And now I'm going in with the hair and I'm bleaching it. This is the same exact thing that I did to all the previous bundles. I'm just lifting the color, depositing it, and I'm making sure that it is even. And what you do to the top, you do to the bottom. Now you can stop it where you want the root to end, but I take mine up quite a bit, not too far up, but just enough where I can deposit more color. I'm going to go ahead and let that process for approximately 30 to 35 minutes. I never let it go the full 40 minutes. And then I am going to wash the hair. I'm going to condition it with some silicone mix, and I'm going to let the hair sit and condition for 30 minutes, and then we'll get to coloring. So after that process, this is what you're left with. This is my first 2 bundles. They are the longest bundles. Now, don't let the camera fool you. They are a lot lighter in person than what the camera is showing. You guys know how resolution and things of that sort works, but in person it is a lot lighter. I really did over process this hair. I'm gonna go in with the first color, which is going to be African Violet. I wanted the cool tone purple, so I went with African Violet. It against the indigo blue and the navy blue, you definitely can see the difference in the purple. So what I'm doing is I'm just gonna go ahead and color my first 2 bundles, which are the longest bundles. Again, this is how I want it. If you want a balayage ombre, you can do it. Some blue, some purple, some blue, some purple. But for me, I strictly wanted the first 2 bundles to be the African Violet color. So I'm taking it almost all the way to the crown of the weft, but not quite. I'll show that later. And this process is self-explanatory. All I'm doing is depositing color. Yeah, don't mind my ashy arms, guys. I was in the lab, don't mind me. I'm just depositing the color, and I'm going to make sure I get every single strand and in between. I stress this in almost all the videos that I do. Don't let the hair fool you. Just because you see the color has deposited on the top does not mean in between and underneath the color has seeped through. It did not. You don't want to be the girl that opens her bundles up and you see blonde streaks all throughout the hair. So I go over it several times. I apply lots of pressure, and I take my time. It's extremely tedious, as I always say, but you know, throw some music on, watch some YouTube videos, and get the color in. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm taking my 3rd bundle, which is the 24-inch bundle, and I'm just going to apply whatever remainder of the African Violet that I have to the tips of the hair, and then I'm going to start taking the rest of the color up with indigo blue, just because when I do my wig unit, I want the hair to be seamless. I want it to ombre through seamlessly, so where I end is also where I start with one color, if that makes any sense, because once you layer it and once it falls, all it's going to do is just completely ombre. So I'm doing the same thing to this bundle as I did to all the other bundles, except I'm using the indigo blue color.
I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Sing you're pretty, soon as you came in that door, I just wanted you, got a suck.
So I'm done with this bundle. I'm gonna wrap it up. And I'm going to start on the last bundle. The very ends will be indigo blue, and then at the very top I'm going to go in with royal navy blue hair color. So all I'm doing is adding the indigo blue to the very ends of this one and towards the center and all the way up to the top of the wefts. Like I just said, it's going to be the royal navy.
At the strip club, we were letting bands go. Everybody hating, we just cutting fans up.
So now I'm going to take this off black and I'm going to take the royal navy and I'm going to mix the 2 together to make a blue black color. My local beauty supply store did not have blue black, so I had to improvise, and they didn't have jet black. I had to improvise, so I mixed together off black and royal navy to make a blue black color, and that's going to be the roots of my hair color. As you guys can see, I am protecting my lace so that I don't get any dye on it, and I am taking my time, my precious time, depositing this color on the roots of the hair so the hair could be dark without messing up my frontal. So if you do this process is extremely tedious. Next time I'm gonna try it with a comb, but I like a lot of control. As you guys can see, I finished off the bundle. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it. You guys, I let this stuff process overnight, approximately 8 to 9 hours, and then I wash it and I condition it with silicone mix. So that is it. That is everything that I did to this hair color. In the next video, I'm gonna show you how I constructed my wig and my unit. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, I'm sorry I don't have an intro and an outro, but nevertheless, thumbs this video up and stay tuned, because like I said, I am going to show you how I constructed my wig. All the info for the AliExpress vendor is in the description box, so make sure you check the description box.